Good evening, and how are you today? I bring you greetings from the house of Tibetians and from the desk of the bishop. This is the bishop in the house. Today is Saturday, and it is in the night in Liberia, and we are doing wonderful in Liberia in the house of Tibetians. Um, I need to address the global public of Tibetians and non-Tibetians about what is public and what is private. Many times we have been hearing people discouraging others that TBC is not a public coin, it's a private coin. And what is private is always good, is always strong. When you're going to a public school, which in other words we call it governmental school, you find out that the care and the teaching skills will not be as when you are attending a private school. A private school, you find out that the teachers takes more time and care to teach. Why? Because it is private. And the proprietor or the proprietor of the school will make sure that he or she monitor every movement of teachers and what they are teaching and how the students are responding. But in a public school, you find out that everybody does what they feel like doing. Yes, everybody. Teacher goes to school at times when they feel like, and they take excuses. Many times, they are absent in school because they have other areas to attend to. So it is with a private and a public coin. A private coin is a coin that is guarded privately, whilst a public coin is a coin that is for everybody. And a private coin is guarded by the curator, whilst a public coin is guarded by the government or the elites. And you find out that the value of a public coin goes up, the price remains down, or it fast depreciates. Likewise, a private coin is always guarded by the curator. And like TBC that we are talking about, you find out that the curator ties it to humanity. That TBC does not goes up in value by services or demands, but it goes up in value by the community. The more people get involved into the community, the more others join the community, the coin goes up in value. Why? Because humanity is more than any other precious mineral that you can ever think about in the world. So you are encouraged to join the TBC community wherein every human is valid. It is not by mineral, it is by the human race. We are valid than any mineral, though it is also tied to a grain of gold. But the value of TBC goes up by the amount of human beings that enters into the TBC community. The more we grow, the more our coin becomes valued or valid. So the more we get more new members, the coin becomes what? Valid. It doesn't depreciate by services and demands. No. It continues to increase in value. It is stable. It doesn't fluctuate. So TBC is a private coin, and private things are more valued because the owner takes great care of it. Whilst public coin is controlled by government, is controlled by many people, many hands, and anything that is for everybody, you find out that what happened when there is not a specific person that controls it or look after it. You find out that people can be careless about it. That is why the world today is looking for a stable coin. The world is looking for a stable coin. That's why you find out that you have the free zone or safe zone coin. You have the Skyway coin. You have all these coins. You have the Libra coin. Why? Because you find out that everybody is looking for a stable coin. And after the elites will have finished dealing with Bitcoin and make it useless, after they will have gained the know-how and they come up with their own coin, Bitcoin will now depreciate in value, and you find out that it will not be strong in the world market. So you have to be wise. You have to make sure that you join this coin that is called TBC, which is a billion coin that is growing every time that more members enter into the community, because we are valued more than gold, we are valued more than diamond, we are valued more than oil. We are valid. Without humanity on earth, oil is useless, gold is useless, diamond is useless, and you name whatever minerals that you would think about that is more valid now, they become useless if there is no human being on earth to use them. So the public coins, you find out that, in my own way, I would say public things are cheaper. They are cheap. Anything that is open is cheap. That is why you find out that even if you want to get married, you look for women that are well dressed, not women that can open their breast and leave all their body outside. Because whatever is public, whatever is out, it is cheap. Whatever is covered is expensive. So you find out that TBC is a community coin, is a coin that is covered, it is expensive. That is why one TBC today, its value is more than 10 million, whilst one Bitcoin today, its value is more than 10,000. So which one will you choose? Which one will make you become rich? Or which one will bring you to the place of abundance? Friends, the choice is yours. But hear me, the Bible made us to know that God said that, see this day, I put before you death and life. It's about choose life so that you can live. Good and evil, choose good so that you can live. So this day, I put before you the public and the private, but choose private so that you can be wealthy and live in the life of abundance. When we talk of cryptocurrency is a gateway to make things very easy for people. And when we look at the public coin, or let us say public coin, let's look at what is free, what is public. Okay, what is free, what is public? Okay, you find out that with the public coin or with the public, you find out that payments are made without restriction. Payments are made without restriction. Payments are made at any time. At any time, you can make your payment. So it is with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has brought freedom to every human being, that you can even be in your bedroom and make payment any hour, any minute, any time of the night. You can buy online. Wise, when you go through the banking system have time to close. They are talking about third party. Look, even when you have your money in the bank, you are restricted. When you get to the bank will tell you how much you can take, how much you can withdraw, how much they will be able to give you. But with cryptocurrency, your money in your wallet, you can be in your bedroom, you use your money to purchase any amount of goods, any amount of any commodities. You can use your cryptocurrency to purchase it at any time, at any given time of the day or in the night. So you see, cryptocurrency is the gateway to freedom. Is the gateway. So if you are not involved, I hereby encourage you to get yourself involved into TBC now before it will be too late. Because remember that November will be the last redemption period, and after that there will be no billionaire that TBC will ever produce again on earth, and no man will be able to buy one TBC by then. So I hereby encourage you, make your way into the TBC family. So those who are saying that TBC is a private coin, it's better to be private rather than to be public. But I want also to leave this with you. I will be dealing with that tomorrow about public and private coins. I will be going into it tomorrow. But for today, I just want to encourage every one of you out there to continue doing your registration, continue encouraging others in the community, because we are about to hit our economic stage and we are about to break loose in the entire universe. That whosoever does not have TBC will regret it for the rest of their life, because when this time is over, you will bite your finger. You said, if I had known. So hear me. It is not that you should not be skeptical about things, but I want you to know that it is time that you become flexible and put your finances into test. Put them into test. What did I mean? God said, put me into test of days. Bring your offering and your tithe and see whether I will not open the heavens and pour you out blessing. Everything is life is risk. Even when you put all your finances and whatnot, and God said, do it and put me to test. The time that you may think that God should open the windows of heaven and pour you out blessing, it might not be the time that God wants to pour you out blessings. So even when you do all that, You don't know the minute, the second, the hour that God will pour you out his blessings. So everything is a risk. So you may think it is now, but it may be tomorrow. It may be next tomorrow. It may be next year. So cast your bread into the water, and after many days, you will find. It is time that you registered in TBC. It is time that you put your investment into TBC and wait for an harvest. Wait for an harvest. I encourage you, put your money into TBC and